Here in the New Day studio, and starting us off on this very chilly day, a spicy dish and a sip of whiskey. And speaking of whiskey, that is the name of John Howie's restaurant in Bellevue that was just named one of America's top whiskey bars. Hello. So we invited Chef back to the show to cook with us and sip with us today.
Awesome.
I'm so lucky. We've already got things, spicing up here. What are we making
I'm
today?
going to throw these in here.
You're just going to throw them in. Just do it.
What we did was we put a little bit of an ancho chili rub on these. So ancho chili doesn't have a huge amount of spice.
Okay.
It has a nice smokiness to it.
Just has a lot of flavor.
A lot of flavor. Great flavor. So we're going to throw those in there so they can kind of get started while we're working on some other things. Yeah. I've told you kind of like to cook. Well, actually, I know you like to cook a little bit. I've done it with you before.
We've cooked before.
So let's get started on the corn side of this.
Okay, I found the corn.
Let's start with the butter.
Yeah.
Butter makes everything better.
Butter makes everything better. Yeah. All right, perfect. Okay.
So excuse me. Wow, that smoke got me.
It gets you. At least I haven't burned you yet.
Okay. Well, no. Let's try not to do that.
No, we're not going to do that, sir.
Perfect. You can throw the corn in there anytime you want.
Okay. You don't need the butter to melt fully.
Not entirely. It'll finish itself.
Okay. Got it. All right.
So, and it also won't brown because we don't want it to brown.
We don't want brown butter with this. Okay.
And you can use the spatula to move things around if you like.
I can do that.
Perfectly. And so this is a dish that's at Whiskey. Whiskey is my new bar that's right across the hallway from John Howie Steak in Bellevue. Okay. And we were just named one of the top whiskey bars in America, which is kind of a cool thing because it's only been open for less than 2 years now. So that's kind of a great accomplishment.
That is so huge.
Yeah. Well, there's like 1,000 different whiskeys you can try there. Well,
not only that, but don't you make your own whiskey too?
We do, and today we're going to get an opportunity to try some of that.
All right.
We've got my Dark Door bourbon right here, which is a double gold winner out of San Francisco. And we're going to mix it with a little of our orange liqueur too, which is called Soul Good, which is awesome. Oh. And this is from the Wildwood Spirits Company. We have a distillery in Ballard. It's a very small distillery. Yeah. And actually, the one in Bothell is small. Yes. The one in Ballard we're building now.
It will be big one day.
Yeah. So you can let that butter just finish off.
All right.
And why don't you grab those tongs and flip these shrimp over?
Aye, aye, Captain.
I'm going to get you do all the work.
Yes, sir. I'm your sous chef. So you really only need these to really
you're getting a nice little browning on them and stuff. Now, normally we would do this on a grill that we have in the restaurant, like a wood burning grill.
Right.
But this is a nice pan for this too. So we're going to let those just kind of slowly finish.
Okay.
And we're going to let this corn get a little bit warmer.
Okay.
And once it's done, we're going to add in a chipotle cream sauce. Ooh. That's where most of the spice comes from.
Yes.
And even more smoke because the smoke.
You're going to pour that in there?
Oh no, you're going to put it in with your corn.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I love Chipotle. I love anything Chipotle. But I have to say.
And you're not talking about just the restaurant, right?
No. I don't like,
It's okay.
Sorry, did I say that? They're all laughing at me now. Okay, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I am a huge fan of John Howie.
Well, thank you.
Because everything you have always is just so good. It's savory. It's the right flavors. What else do you have at Whiskey?
So I brought you a couple things today.
Oh, okay.
One is this brisket flatbread. So that's a brisket that's been shredded out there. It's got a little red onion on it, some cheese. And we make that with a little barbecue sauce and then top it with a micro cilantro. That's great. Mm-hmm. And you always got to have a little dessert finish. So this is a butterscotch pot de creme. So it's got butterscotch underneath, it's got chocolate on top, some whipped cream, and then that's actually a brown butter crumble.
What?
Yep, a little fun. And then this is a brittle that has a little toffee on the back side and pecans on the front side and chocolate. It's really rather good.
Is it okay if I have dessert before dinner?
You are just like my wife.
Well, I have to say, I can't resist.
We do have a spoon for you right here.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh,
but you want a bigger one?
I do want a bigger one. Oh my gosh.
Well, there you go.
Gimme. Okay, I'm such a sucker for sweets that I want to get all the flavors.
Well, you have to dig down a little bit to get to that butterscotch.
I got a chocolate.
That's very chocolatey.
Get the butterscotch.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
There you go.
I got it now.
All right.
Okay, that is heaven.
So now,
John, that is heaven.
Thank you.
It's going to taste really good with my meal.
We're going to let this cool down just a second and then take that chipotle cream sauce and add it all in here.
Yes, I can do that.
And then just toss it around.
So I have to say, everyone, our producer Susie made this last night because she'd been working with John on the recipe, and she said, well, I'll just make this tonight. She said it was so easy to make, and that it was so delicious. So I love that it is easy to make. You make this chipotle cream sauce on your own, right?
Yeah, so it takes a little bit of you buy a chipotle and adobo sauce.
Okay.
And you just puree some of that and add it in with the other ingredients, and it makes that really kind of a rich sauce. And we're adding it in off the heat because if we put it on the heat, it's gonna, what they say, break. Yeah, separate or break. And so we don't wanna do that. So we'll grab the 2 plates that are on your side underneath.
Yes, I can do that.
And those you're gonna let's just set them up here.
Put a bed of...
we need a little salt in here too, sorry. Just a little bit, okay?
All right.
And then you're gonna put a bed of corn right down the middle on each of those.
Okay. This is where I get really nervous. And I'm not gonna make it happen, look pretty.
To get skewers out too, here's a little trick for people.
Let me see.
Twist the skewer and it comes out pretty easily.
Oh, twist the skewer.
Yeah, if you can twist it, it'll pull right out.
Oh, that's cool.
It's kind of nice, huh?
See? Tips too.
Trying to give you tips, yep.
All right.
And gotta make sure you can twist.
Is that enough?
Oh yeah, that's enough. That's perfect.
Okay.
And so
Strain
for
it.
each plate. There
All right.
we go.
I always love when chefs clean the plate after to make it look nice.
Well, we actually try to keep it clean beforehand, but
Wow.
that looks good. So just shrimps go on back and forth, and then you're going to finish them with a little bit of the Mexican crema, which is in that container there. And so you want to, let's do this first, so it kind of gets ready to come out, right? So get it down there. Now you can squeeze it and drizzle it across.
Smart, smart.
It's ready to go. Got to squeeze hard. There you go.
Okay, I got this. I got this. Oh man, I already
That looks
missed
great.
it.
That looks great.
All right, hold on. Now I want to make it pretty though. This is mine. I licked it.
I think she just wanted to taste it, actually. So, okay. So now you need a little bit more garnish. We're going to put the cojita cheese on it.
Okay, just the cojita cheese, just like spread it.
It adds kind of a nice little salty texture, plus some richness to it.
It really does have a unique flavor that nothing else has.
All over it.
Hold on, I didn't do the creme over here.
Yeah, there you go.
I got this.
Careful, this is warm.
I know. Oh shoot. You know what? I guess I'm not getting hired.
So when you do that, just like I did, yeah, just do that. It's perfect. Now it'll come out again. There you go.
Oh,
The little tricks of the trade.
so embarrassed.
A little cojita.
Okay.
And then we're going to finish that with the micro cilantro. While you're doing that,
Okay.
I'm going to help you with a cocktail.
Please do. It's Monday. I think I need it.
What they say, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
Isn't it?
So we have this cocktail, which is called the Soul Good Bourbon Sour. So it's both liquors from our distillery, the orange liqueur and the bourbon. The bourbon has won double gold in San Francisco International Competition. And so for 2 of these, because I'm not going to let you drink alone,
Well, I hope not.
we're going to put 3 ounces of bourbon in there.
Okay.
And then we're going to put an ounce of the Soul Good. Now this is 80 proof as well.
Oh,
so
I was going to say,
it's not going to water down your cocktail.
Okay. 80 proof?
Yep, same. The bourbon's 90 and the Soul Good is 80.
Oh my goodness.
And then we're going to add in some dashes of cherry bitters, about 6 of those, and 3 ounces of sweet and sour mixture, which is fresh lime juice, fresh lemon juice, and some simple syrup.
And it has to be fresh, right?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
it doesn't have to be, but it
it
makes
tastes
for a
better.
much better cocktail when you use fresh. And why not use fresh? The stuff holds for quite a while.
Yeah.
And simple syrup is easy to make. It's just a cup of sugar and a cup of water. Dissolve it on the stove and it's ready to go.
Okay.
And that can be kept in your cabinet forever. It's great for iced tea. It's great for all kinds of different things. We're just going to stir this. There's no shaking or anything like that.
Okay.
And then we're going to pour it into the cocktail glass here. And
Color is beautiful. And it really matches beautifully with our shrimp here.
yes, it does. And the nice thing about what we do at whiskey is that we try to make everything that we do food-wise go well with whiskey.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it changes all the time. So we've got a nice little orange swath there and some bourbon cherries.
Ooh, okay.
And you're ready to go.
Well, I
almost
can't
there
wait
with
to
you.
cheers you because we're about out of time, but I'm going to give this a try. Ooh.
All right.
Woo!
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's got a little kick to it.
It's got a kick, but it's not as strong as I thought it was going to be. Oh, but I am glad that we're doing this after we cooked.
Yeah.
On
well,
the hot.
You got something to eat too now.
Thank you again, Howie. Ooh. Chef John Howie, ladies and gentlemen, sharing his delicious shrimp recipe as well as this whiskey sour. Just head to our website and text the word recipe to 206-448-4545. And you'll get it right away. You can be like Susie and make it for dinner tonight. I haven't even tried this yet. I'm gonna have to wait till commercial break. But first, we are